Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the magic loop and working into your magic loop. There are two ways to begin working in the round. You can either chain. Some projects will have you chain. We'll go ahead and make her slip knot there. And some projects will have you chain, maybe chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will join into this first chain with a slip knot or a slip stitch, which gives you a little bit of a hole to work into, and then you'll work your stitches right into that space there. And this is the chain method. This to me gets a little bit jumbled, and I don't like this method as well, because with the method I'm going to show you today, you can really get your hole closed up all the way. It's a nice clean look in my opinion, but either way works, whatever is easier for you. With the magic loop, you're going to yarn over one time, and then 2 times crossing over your second time. You're going to go up into the middle between those crisscrosses there, and then pull that through, twisting your hook upwards. You see a little loop there. You're going to grab this yarn off to the side and pull it through that loop. And then you can just tighten it all up, and you've created a magic loop. I'll show you that again because I think that might have been a little awkward, but you're going to yarn over 1 time, 2 times, over 2 fingers. Go up in between that crisscross there with your hook, pull that yarn through, twist your hook up, and then come over here and grab this yarn over here and pull it through your loop. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time, and I'm going to move my screen up because I think it might be a little low here, but not to give you a headache here. Moving around. All right. Yarn over once, second time crossing over. Hold that there with your finger, the other yarn strand. Come up with your hook through the crisscross, pull that strand of yarn through and up, and then we're going to grab this yarn right here, this one, and we're going to pull it through that loop that we just created. And that gives us a magic circle. I hope that was clear for you. It's really not that hard. Just kind of being able to juggle things around a little bit. But this does make for a much neater close off, finish off, I feel. So what we're going to do is I'm going to chain 2. We're going to work some half double crochets into this magic loop. We're going to work, we'll work 6 half double crochets. You actually are going to go right into this loop when you're working your stitches in to your magic loop, right into that circle, as you see what I'm doing here. I'm going to create just a few so I can show you how we close this off. But instead of working that chained circle where you're very tight in your space, a lot of times it gets really tight. You don't know if you're going to fit all your stitches in there. We are working into a space that we control by tightening or loosening by our tail. Okay, so I've worked several, I don't know how many stitches I've worked into this loop, but it's no longer really a loop after all those stitches. And you're just going to take your tail after you've completed working your stitches in, you're going to take your tail and pull it closed into a circle. And then we chain 2. So we're going to join at the top of that chain 2 with a slip stitch. And that closes off our circle completely there. Now you'll have just a little gap here, and you can just pull that as tight as you need to. If it loosens up while you're going, pull it tight. And when you work your tail in at the end, you can work around that whole intersection there and close it off completely so you won't even see a hole in the center. But that's a magic loop and how we work into a magic loop. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to make a comment down below this video or visit us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/yarnwars. Thank you.